get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post. Well, this has all the makings of a great game, Grant. It's a matchup between two Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Towns. Out to Bridges. This one for three. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Gets another look. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Now here's Brunson. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
And we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. You can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Rollins to the inside. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Anunoby for three. Prince grabs the miss. Here's Rollins. Finished off the break.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now, that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Brunson misses.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Prince. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Here's Rollins to the paint. Here's Lopez. He's off on the layup. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Here's Towns. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. .52 seconds left to play in the first. Lopez in the post. No points yet. Rollins, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Back to Towns. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
Green up top. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Over Brunson. And Lopez gets it to go.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile too.
Pass to Towns. From behind the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Got it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Clock is at 3. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Antetokounmpo for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Bridges. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Trent. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. To the middle. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice job at slipping to the right spot after setting the screen. That's one of the best times to get yourself open. Kuzma, you can't lose track of that guy.
Pass to Brunson. Now here's Bridges. Now it's Hart. Guarded by Trent. Here's Brunson outside. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Achua with some nice D. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Brunson. Hart from long range. Pure from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 2. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. Brunson with it. Inside. Out to Bridges. And it's New York with another.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Portis into the lane. Now Jackson. .144 left in the first half. Portis outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Pass to Hart. Takes the three. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks trail. Trent on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Kuzma. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Trent. The rebound by Shamet. The Knicks with the lead. "35 seconds left to play in the second quarter." Down low. Here's Towns.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Trent outside. The three is up. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Trent's got himself on the board with a three there. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out, Towns. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Porter looks it over. Stolen by Anunoby. The shot misses. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half.
I know Nike don't need Giuseppe. Yeah.